The earliest species on this planet were asexual. They reproduced by copying themselves. So here's my take on it. Women came first. Women created men just to carry genes, which is why the egg is so big. It has lots of other DNA in it besides the chromosomes. And the sperm is so small. It has nothing but the chromosomes. If you remember the size of the sperm to the egg, it's like the moon to the sun. Two eggs, through a process called atomoxis, which is an electrical process, can be fused together and actually make a species in lower organisms. Two sperm can't even go out for a beer together. So what's the deal? Women created men to carry extra genes for those times when they wanted to survive. Men created fancy colors, feathers, dances, whatever they could do to get women's attention, because the whole goal is to get your genes into another body. So the males created all of this fancy preening, and then they created aggression. And then they would fight among themselves so that the biggest and the strongest would get the females. And therein lies the problem. Because once they obtained the females, the men then used that aggression to control them, to make decisions for them, even though the women were the smarter of the two. And so the world is screwed up. And that's my take on it. Women, believe it or not, at every age have better executive functioning, slightly better intellect, better problem solving, lower incidence of impulsive behavior, because they evolved to stick around, take care of the children, forage for food, while the men wandered around hoping to kill something. So should women run the world? Yes, but men are not going to get out of the way and let them do it.
Men are not qualified to be leaders because their ego has swallowed their wisdom. Men are naturally destructive. Men, they destroy. If you think I'm lying, let me tell you. Let me give you an example. This current world that we live today is in the hands of the masculine. Okay? Now, at all angles, religious angles, political angles, like on the monarch angles, it's masculine. And looking at the world today, what do we see? Tell me, what do we see? We see war, hunger, famine, violence, a whole lot of rigidity, because men, this world is under the masculine patriarchy. Men are ego. Men are selfish. They always want it for themselves. That is why even in the midst of men, some men want to become more powerful than the others. So you realize that in this masculine world, only few people are rich. Only few people are rich. The rest have to be poor. That is masculine leadership. But on the side of the feminine lies nature. Nature wants everyone to eat. When we give the purest women, because now women today have become masculine, if we give the conscious, pure women with pure hearts, women that live in their heart, if we give them the chance to become leaders, if we give them the chance to become leaders, because they are living in their heart, everybody will become satisfied. That is how Mother Nature is. That is how the earth is. The earth is feminine. God is a woman. Okay, so it's time for men to lay down their pride and allow the women to come and take that goddess position, that throne. We should allow the women to restore. Listen, women leading is not a new thing. It is something that has been there. But there has been a distraction from the masculine entities. They are attacking the earth. They are attacking the world. And they have changed and tried to change that system, that feminine system, where everyone had enough food to eat. to a masculine system where foods are being hoarded and being capitalized, because that's how men are. Men are wicked. Men are wicked. Look at your mom. You see how empathic your mom was? Your mom was always looking for it, that you'll be satisfied. That is why you love your mom. That's why you're connected to your mom. She gave you breast milk. She gave you life. She incubated you in her womb. That is a woman. Unless that woman has become masculine. And now most women of today have become masculine. It's the few ones that are awakening and rising to their full power, to their full goddess. And those women are the women that deserve to lead, because they are the reflection and the manifestation of Mother Gaia. Men have ruled for long and we saw nothing. All we saw was hate, hunger, narcissism. We saw violence, and we see them today. We saw death. Men are rigid. Are you getting the formula? Until you are awakened, you won't understand me. I'm a man, but I'm telling you that when women, that is the purest, conscious women, the women that live in their heart, the women that have restored themselves to balance and in alliance with nature, those women are the women that are rising to lead. And it's going to happen. Isis is taking her throne.